Hello, folks. Just like that, it's Wednesday again. With yours truly, Tanya Tomasevich, unlicensed Oracle coach. You like that? I look weird. I have contacts on. Hello, Grace. I have my contacts on, but I have to wear cheaters. And so if I'm doing like a lot of this tonight, it's because I have my cheaters on and there's like a glare. So hello, Cindy. Hello, guys. I'm going to take a minute or so. Just shuffle my cards. Sorry if it's kind of loud. Because I am on at 7, which is not the usual time I do these. So how is everybody feeling? Send me some vibes before we get started here. We're going to pull a card and we're going to talk about the card. So, how's everybody feeling? Kelly's watching. Hello, hello, hello. A couple updates before we begin. I have 245 members. Believe that? So I encourage you, current existing members, that if you have some friends that you would like. Hello, 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 Kelly. Hello. You're tired. Oh, yes. Well, Kelly, you're going through a lot. A lot of shifting. Embrace it. Try to get your rest in. Get your water in. We're headed, I think we're halfway, folks, in the new moon, or the full moon. So it's called the half moon right now, which means that you are well on your way to the next transition. So before I pull a card, does anybody feel like they're kind of in limbo right now, or like got some ideas that they're not quite sure about? Because that's what the middle of the month usually brings on, is new ideas, new feelings, new experiences. What's everybody doing for their insomnia? It's one thing to notice it. So what are we doing for our insomnia? Are we doing baths? Are we doing meditations? I sleep the best when I meditate, and I have a 5-minute meditation. If anybody is interested, I can send them the link. The first 5 minutes is basically a guy talking with music in the background. And he talks and kind of sets you on your breathing and kind of gets you calm, gets you in a meditative state of mind. And then it's like 20-25 minutes is just some nice calming music. So if anybody's interested in trying that, the first 5 minutes of that is guided. And then the remaining of the meditation is just music. And that's the one that Travis and I use. Hello, Kim. Rock on. Give me the calm. You already have the calm, Kelly. You just need to ask Spirit to assist you in getting it. You already have it. You just need to turn it on. All right. How's everybody feeling besides tired? I was tired this morning, so it must be the dampness in the weather. All right. We're doing cards, folks. I have Andy here with me. Does you guys want to say hi to Andy? This is a representation of my spirit animal. Isn't he the best? Look I rub his star for good luck. Just like I rub Travis's bald head for good luck. Isn't he awesome? I keep him in my craft room and I like to do readings. I do, but my eyes keep fooling me. I got up to 3 thinking it was 5 short. Well, there's science behind that, Kelly. That they say that they call it the body's circadian rhythm or whatever. They say that if you start waking up, or you're finding yourself waking up at a certain time before your alarm, you're actually supposed to get up at that time. Yeah, well, I'm not getting up at 4:30 so that I can be really tired by 2 o'clock. Not going to happen for me, but that's what they say. That's what they say. All right. How's everybody feeling besides tired, cold, and damp? It's warming up. We're going to do one card from my Enchanted Map. I really, really like this deck. This is the one, gosh, I think I've done probably, I think I've done probably close to 30 readings with the online and the free and the family. Feeling sleepy too? Are those sleepy? Well, we'll wake you guys up. I'm going to send you some really good vibes, some positive get moving vibes. This is the book that I've been using, the deck that I've been using in the very beginning. I've had this even before I knew that I had the ability. So we're going to use that one tonight for the main card. And then my second card is going to be from this one. It's not as artsy, but I do like the very descriptive words in this book. So I really like both of them. All right. So when I do a reading, I ask my spirit guides to be here. I ask for assistance. I ask for permission of the person that I'm reading. So I ask you ladies or gents, who's ever tuning in, for your permission. I want to make you as comfortable and as possible. And hello, Heather. Welcome. And I allow you to be open and honest with these cards. So it's we'll do a kind of an interactive. If you have questions or comments, please shout them out. Don't be scared. This is a safe space. This is a safe space. This is a private group, so not just anybody can see this group. You have to be friended by me or friended by somebody that's already a member. So this is a safe space. Safe. And I'm going to pick the card, the number 9. So I've already shuffled these. And I'm going to pick... Hello, Rachel! Didn't miss anything. I'm just going to pick a card. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... Ooh, we got a slow and steady. Number 12. Does 12 resonate with anybody that's watching? Hello, Maya. Slow and steady. Slow and steady wins the race. Well, in the beginning, I said that the half moon, so if you look outside, I don't know if you can see it, but last night I could. Maya can vouch for this because we were on the phone and I showed her the moon. Not my moon. I showed her the moon. Oh, gosh, you guys. Dirty minds. I talked about the half moon. Half moon is in that kind of decision-making state where we're headed up to the next phase in our lives or in our journey. And what you should be feeling right now during the half moon is kind of a pull. Kind of a pull. Hello, Sarah. I'm at 7 tonight just for you. And others that have asked. Hi, Russ. Lots of people watching tonight. Great, great, great. So you're going to be pulled kind of into the next phase of that full moon. And the full moon is where like the transition happens. So like during the month, at the full moon, we're all like re-energized and reset, and we've got goals and we've got new things coming. It's a brand new month and it's maybe a new season, depending on where you're living. We're not quite ready for spring just yet, but we'll get there. We'll get there. So maybe we're feeling a little bit spring feverish. So half moons kind of are pulling on our heartstrings and are bringing us back to center, so that when we do crest that full moon, that we can just we can just launch. We can launch right into those new goals, launch into that positive affirmations, and launch into those new activities, new jobs, new relationships, new hobbies, new places to go. Maybe you're going on a vacation, you know? So slow and steady makes total sense right now. With the comments so far that we've got, some people are like, oh, I feel meh, I feel tired. Honestly, I don't feel slow and steady lately. I've got a graduation party that I'm planning, and it only been planning it probably about a couple of weeks. Embracing it, baby. You bet. Embrace all that energy. And so I'm planning a graduation party for my son. He's graduating early. So I am not slow and steady right now. I wish I could be, because I am like balls deep in all kinds of scrapbooking stuff now that I have a room to do it in. But now I'm balls deep into graduation decorations. So that's what I've been doing. What has everybody else been doing? Are you feeling the pull? Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that pull that the universe. Are you getting pulled forward, like into the new moon, which is coming up in a couple weeks? Or do you feel like you're being kind of pulled backward into old behaviors that do not serve us because they are in the past? So anybody feel like commenting on their pull? Are you being pulled forward or pulled back? Lately, I've just kind of been, I just feel like, okay, this is so funny. I have to bring this up. Oh, you're feeling lost? Oh, and Holly's watching. We'll get to the lost, because loss is just basically kind of your fear, your ego is fear driven, and it's taking over, and you can shift it. You can shift it 1 degree, Kim. That's all you need to do. Just shift it 1 degree. And you can start out by doing that with just one positive thing you're going to change every day when you wake up in the morning. Pulled forward, getting the fitness journey in gear. Oh, yes. Pulled into, yes. So when, and we'll get more into that, because a lot of comments. I love it. So I just want to share what's going in my head right now. So has anybody had one of those, you take a button and it's like a big ass button with like, like a big, for a coat, for the old wool jackets, and you put string between the 2 holes, and then you tie the ends, and then you like twirl it like this until you get a lot of friction, and you get the tension so tight, and then what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to like do this in and out, and then it spins. That button spins, and I don't know, it's so cool. It was like a childhood memory that I hadn't thought about in a very, very long time. So thanks, guys, because I love those things. We were always looking for them in like my dad's junk drawer and like at my grandma's house. And it's pulling on my heartstrings now, because I love to remember stuff when I was a kid, because I don't remember a lot of my childhood memories. And that's one of the things that I'm working on is trying to unbury some of those good stuff, the good memories, So that's kind of what I'm feeling. I'm feeling a pull this way, like both ways, and then I'm feeling a release. And then I'm being stretched both ways, and then I'm feeling a release. And that's how I would describe my pulling. And it's both ways. It's, it's here, but it's balanced. So I'm being pulled in many different directions, but it's balanced. So Russ, you said you're pulled into it, and Kim says I'm feeling lost. Well, what we can do with those feelings is, number 1, you're self-aware. So you're making space for that feeling, which is good, because you're not numb. If you say you don't feel anything, then we need to talk. And Russ knows what I'm talking about with this. So can I dive a little farther in what you're feeling lost in? And Russ, you're pulled into it. Do you feel that you're pulled into it negatively? Like you're getting pulled too fast? Are you getting pulled into emotions and areas of discomfort? Or do you feel it's just a nice pull, like a directional pull? Because there could be, that could be the difference. Are you pulled into familiar territory that feels good, that feels safe? Are you pulled into new territory that might feel a little scary? And are you leading with fear? Do not lead with fear, because if you are headed into something that maybe you're feeling uneasy about because it's the unknown, don't fear the unknown. Oh my God, it's hot in here, folks. I'm heating up. I almost don't have any ambition, but want to. Does that make sense? Yes. Kim, do you journal? Do you journal? Because when we need to journal, we need to get that out. We need to, when you journal, when you actually sit down and journal, what you're doing is you are forcing yourself to sit still. And I have a hard time with this because I'm not a sitter. I mean, I sit for this remainder of this live, but I'm talking and I'm moving my hands, so that's good. But it's hard for me to sit. That's why meditation was difficult for me. That's why Reiki is not really my forte at this time. I know that it's beneficial for me, so I'm getting into it. So when we sit still and we focus on this one task, that's it, just one task. Put the phones away. Go somewhere peaceful if you can. Set a safe space, a quiet space, solitude, and start journaling and write down things, goods and your bads, stuff that you want to do. Start with like the stuff you want to do, then do, okay, what am I doing to get there, to get to what I want? So you don't have ambition, Kim? What don't you have ambition for? If I may ask, if that's not too personal. Hi, Jenna. Welcome. We have lots to talk about, you and I. We got to catch up. I can sit all day, but not journal. Okay, get a fun book. Get a fun notebook. Make it sparkly or make it you. Journaling is very important. It forces our head to meet our heart. Does that make sense with anybody? It allows you to sit and admit things that maybe we think about in our day, but then we're just so busy that we just kind of brush them off. So journaling puts it here, it starts here, puts it here, then puts it here, and then puts it on the paper. And there's some science about this that they say once you put it in writing, it is in the universe. And what you can say it too, like say it out loud. So I'm just getting a message for you, Kim, that if you cannot journal, you need to record. You need to speak into a recorder, and you need to journal through what do they call it? Like dictate. So if you cannot journal, you need to dictate. That way you can go back and listen. That way journaling is easy because it's a visual. But if you're not a visual, then I would highly recommend you start dictating and making lists. Hello, sister. Everything, my job, my office duties, my housework. Okay, so we need to prioritize. You need to start prioritizing what is most important to you, what is being fulfilled in these most importance, and what is not. And actually, Kim, you should probably watch, I don't remember what live it is, but I will reach out to you after this is over if I don't catch up with me, because there is a good live where I talk about surrender and surround. So let's just talk about that, folks. When you have to surrender what you're willing to sacrifice in order to get to these goals. And then on the surrender side, I suggest writing down things that you can move forward with. I'm trying to put this in examples. So let's see. I want a new job. Okay, I'll just say, for instance, I want a new job. So list on your surrender side of what things need to be done in order to get a new job. Okay, so first thing, you should keep at your current job. You have to keep working at your current job. Second of all, you need to start looking for a new job and then maybe branch off into that. If you start itemizing your things in your life, it makes it so much easier to dial in on what's important. Because then when you start writing it down, it's like, oh, it creates a flow. And I'm telling you, once you start to journal and once you get it and once you start like reaping the benefits of how you physically feel, sleeping, mood, diet, and it's just journaling. Just Google it. There's science to this. And then start thinking about what you actually need to do to get out of the job that you're in and surrender. Okay, so what are you going to do? For me, if I was looking for a new job, then I would start reaching out to places that maybe I want to work. Start looking at different, if you can, Google it, or start asking different friends about it. And if you set the intent and you manifest it in meditation, it will come to you. You will start to see your manifestations happen right before your eyes. I know it sounds like total bullshit, folks, but it's not. I wouldn't be saying this stuff so passionately if I didn't do it myself and I didn't believe it, because I thought the same thing too. Like, this is bullshit, but it's not. This stuff actually works, and it's so simple. It's so simple. It costs nothing to meditate. It costs nothing to manifest. It costs nothing besides a piece of paper and a pencil to journal your thoughts. And if you don't even know how to start journaling, hello, Joyce. If you don't know how to journal, then just get a piece of paper, start doodling. I was told that part of my meditation would be drawing and coloring in an adult coloring book. And I'm like, that's bullshit. I'm going to color in an adult coloring book. Okay, let me tell you. So I put it on my Christmas list, and I was rewarded tenfold because I got like five different coloring books. And the one, I should get it. It's super funny. Oh, I wonder where it is. It's like, it's swear words. And it's got like this like pretty little picture behind it. And then it says like, fuck off Mondays or something. And I'm like, that's like a fun one for me. And then there's like an 80s one. And then I got some really cool coloring pencils. So just start to doodle, just start to draw. And I thought it was bullshit too. Hello, Sarah. Oh, you have the one where it's like fuck Mondays or something, swear. I love it. But I actually started, because I'm intuitive. So I was just like, okay, I'm going to try this like adult coloring book thing. And, because you got to stay in the lines, that's for me, because I can't draw. So staying in the lines is totally for me. So I actually started to receive messages during this coloring book session. I had my phone put away, and I didn't have, I might have had the TV on or something, but I actually started to receive messages. So that was kind of cool. So if you don't want to journal, then maybe start, doodling. Just start doodling, or coloring in an adult coloring book. But get off the freaking phone. Get off social media. I know I'm using Facebook as a platform, but I don't know how many of my friends that I'm in contact with in my circle are on YouTube. So that is another avenue that I might seek out. So that was why I'm doing Facebook Lives. Any other questions? Would you write down your message? Would you write down your message in a journal? Yeah, that's a good question, Maya. For those of my viewers that are intuitive, start keeping a message list. Start keeping a journal of getting messages. Or actually, this is I just started this a couple months ago because I kept forgetting shit. And I actually would send myself text messages of certain songs that I wanted to listen to, or certain quotes or puns, or certain things that I'd hear in a song. I actually started texting myself because, and then I would get that message. And then when I'm scrolling through my other texts, I'm like, oh, well, there's Tanya Lajes Tomasovich. She sent me a text. And then it reminds me to like listen to that song or meditate on this. Or so you can actually do that. I think everybody's phone has maybe a note thing, or maybe there's a journal app. Maybe you could try to find a journal app. Fuck, there's an app for drinking water. Back in the day when I was trying to get a gallon in, I'm like, well, I'm going to look for an app. And oh, by God, I found an app to drink water. Did you write down the messages that came to you while coloring? No, I did not. But I need to start journaling my messages. I journal during my readings. When I'm reading someone, I write down the number of the card. So I would write down 12. And then I would write down slow and steady. Hello, Melissa. Thanks for watching. Ooh, 7 o'clock is a good time. Look how many eyes we have, folks. And then we would talk about, I would maybe write down some of the things that come up that we talk about. Who's wearing the blinders? Who's not being honest with themselves? Because I see this, she's got a mask on for me when they come to me. If I don't write them, yep, that's a good idea, Maya. Thank you. Because there's other folks on here that are intuitive. Well, we all are intuitive. We can choose to practice, or we can not choose to practice. Let's read from the book, folks, before I just ramble. Because that's what I do. That's my purpose. All right. So I'll show it again for those that didn't see the beginning. This is the slow and steady card, and it matches with what everybody's kind of feeling. We're being pulled back and forth in the middle of the month, and we're headed for a full moon in about 2 weeks. Okay, number 12. Okay, Nige? Oh, baby. Slow and steady wins the race. Remember the old cliche, slow and steady wins the race. This is a time for easy movement, unhurried steps, and a steady heart. Trust that taking life at a more leisurely pace will give you greater access to your dreams. Slowing down allows more contact with the juicier elements of your life. Savor them. I talked about that. I talked about the slowing down to meditate, slowing down to journal. I will read reversed. I don't think it was reversed. I can't remember. But I'll read reversed because there's sometimes some things that resonate out of the reversed. Pushing things forward impulsively will not only prevent success, but potentially cause more trouble than you're prepared to handle. Moving too quickly will only yield unripe fruit with a bitter taste. Slow down, breathe, meditate. Like just what I said. You're not a human doing. You're a human being. Just be. Everything will work out if you can apply the brakes and become more aware of what's happening in this moment. A calm focus on the now, breathing in the beauty of your surroundings, will restore your power to consciously co-create your world. All fruits ripen in their own time. Well, that sums up that little discussion. How's everybody feeling now? Yeah? This is so much fun. I needed this today. Oh, I look forward to these lives. I really, really do, folks. It helps you. It helps me. It helps the universe. And Andy's here. Look at for you of those that are joining in. This is Andy. This is a replica of what, if I had to put my spirit guide in a matter form, this is what he looks like. And Travis got this for me for Christmas this year. And so Andy, this is, his real name is it's hard to pronounce. Andromenus is his real name. But he said I can call him Andy. And he's so good. He's there for me in my good times and my bad times. He's there all the time. And then I have a spirit guide named George. And he takes on like the reggae form. So he's there when I'm like happy and dancy and kind of out and about. Yeah. And then I have another spirit guide, and she's kind of shy. We haven't really established a relationship quite yet, but I'm working on it. How did I find out what my spirit guide is? You can meditate and have that as your intent. I was actually told about mine through my coach, my journey coach. I'm going to call her my journey coach because she's so much more than a psychic. Way much more than a psychic. So I was just corrected just now, and she's my journey coach because she's helped Travis and I kind of break through some burdens. I've had many releases with her, many good conversations, heart to heart. She's honest, brutally honest. You know, she's sweet when she needs to be. Sour when I need it. You know, when I need the brutal truth. I need a little slap on the face and a pat on the ass and knock it off. Okay. Technical difficulties, folks. I gotta plug in my phone. Talk amongst yourselves. Night. I was not thinking I would talk this long, but you know, when you're in the flow, you're in the flow. So funny that you took your long sleeve off about 5 minutes ago into this. I know. I got warm. Okay. So, Kim, do you meditate? Who meditates on here? Who's my meditators? I got so much good interaction. Russ, are you meditating? Are you journaling? I know that was your homework. Homework. Everybody loves homework. Did that first card resonate with anybody? Resonated with me because I told you my little rubber band. My button rubber band. I don't even know what you call that. Terry, are you still on here, sister? Terry, sister, are you still on here? Do you remember what those things are called? I'm journaling right now. Oh, Russ! Oh, I just got goosebumps. Oh, awesome. Kelly Burgess, do you journal? Who's journaling? Justin meditates. I know you do, Justin. That is so good. It's good to meditate. Okay, we're gonna pick a card. I've done shuffling. I could shuffle forever. I'm going to do the number 9 card again. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ooh, we got sunstone, folks. Sunstone. Boy, does that kind of go with yin and yang or what? We got sun and we got stone. Something so bright and something so solid. Ooh, there's like some spinny things in here. I'll show it to you guys. Do you see it? Look at that. So it's like, look at, I said yin and yang without even really looking at the card, folks. Look at, we got like half of his face is light, half of his face is dark. Oh, this is resonating with me. Sorry, but it's half moon time, folks. We are halfway. We are halfway into transition mode. See how we've got lightning? We got lightning. And then we also have like some spirals. So we're coming in hot and then we're spinning. Or we're exiting. or we're leaving, because it's kind of hard to tell where lightning does it, when you see it, it's weird because it doesn't always, it can come from different areas. That is really cool. Number 55, if that resonates with anybody. What the heck is that on there? Oh, it's so hard to... When you're blind, you can't see. Well, we talked about the blinders with that other card. I like this. I definitely see the yin and the yang. And he's got like a peaceful expression on his face. He's not mad. He's not happy. He kind of looks kind of tired. Coughing while you are channeling his spirit's affirmation that you are on. Oh, I like that. and what did we say? Smoking keeps the devil away. Inside joke, folks. That's cool. Let's read from the book. What do you guys see? I got to get my viewers interacting here because we are all intuitive. What does everybody else see? Am I holding it too close? You guys got to tell me what I'm doing, what I could be doing better. There's always room for improvement, right, Justin? How's everybody doing? We still on? Sister, did I lose you? She's the smart one. I'm the pretty one. She's the smart one. Okay, number 55, Out of the Spirit, Crystal Spirits. Both of my books are by Colette Baron Reed. I really like her. Yin and yang, you bet. I kind of been getting the idea in my head, and I don't know if this is my idea or Spirit's idea, but it's been coming in my head that I should start dabbling a little bit in tarot cards. But tarot cards, from what I've read, there's rules and standardized. It's the same rules for every deck. With these cards, with an author oracle card, every card is different, every book is different, every deck is different, and it's more creative. All right, let's read. Sunstone. Essential meaning, freedom, breaking through obstacles, the power to overcome limitations. Oh, Justin, I hope you're still listening. Knowing you can do it. Any of us can become so used to being restricted that when we have the potential to move beyond limitations, we stare in disbelief at the open door of the cage that has held us in captivity for far too long. Have you succumbed to the illusion of scarcity consciousness, inaccurately seeing yourself as stuck in old patterns, telling yourself that the situation is the same as it's always been, when in truth it has begun to shift? Sunstone Spirit message is that the door really is open. Russ is using a fun book. Does help with your... Yes, it does. You have the power to break through barriers. The parameters of your life are not what you thought they were. Remember that, folks. I'm being told that for you guys to write this down. You have the power to break through barriers. The parameters of your life are not what you thought they were. So much more is available to you than you ever imagined. So believe in your freedom. Spread your wings and fly. You can do it. For Sunstone is here to strengthen your resolve to leave that cage far beyond you as you drink in the pleasure of being free and ready to live in a new way. You can choose from an array of opportunities the universe has made available to you. So let go and be liberated. The universe will help you avoid pitfalls and wrong turns that will wind you back around to the same old way, same old. Simply enjoy this shift. Now is the time. Now is your time to experience the thrill of exhilarating freedom. Could you post that so I could write that again? Yes, I will. I will write it. I will put it in here like that. I will, Kim. Relationship message. Here we go, folks. Your past and your wounds do not have to keep you stuck in old patterns. I got like 4 people who should be like listening to this right now that are watching, I hope. You are free to end your current relationship, start a new one, or transform the partnership to be what you want it to be. While you can never control another person or determine every event or set of circumstances you will experience, you always have the freedom of choice. This includes the freedom to stop and reconnect with the universe, drawing on the loving support and wisdom that can help you make the best choices for you, not for anybody else, for you. There are no limits on love, no obstacles to receiving that which you hope to experience. Enjoy your freedom, knowing that you have a firm foundation in the love that the universe has for you. Prosperity. You are at liberty to make any number of decisions about how to interact with the universal flow of abundance. It's okay to be a little bit of both nervous and excited. But be sure to embrace your freedom of choice, knowing that Sunstone is bolstering your ability to decide what you want to do. Advice from others can be helpful, but you have to listen to your heart and check in with your values. That's where this comes in, Kim, checking in with your values. Before making your own decisions, it will help. You no longer have to feel bound by the old stories rooted in scarcity thinking. So believe in the universal flow of abundance and enjoy your freedom to choose how you will interact with it. You've got this. So get going on your manifestations and get going on your goals. And there's another word I was going to use. I just lost it. Manifesting. Oh, the law of attraction. So get going on your manifestations and the law of attraction will make that happen for you. Okay, so the last one is meditation. Working with Sunstone helps us release our old emotions, be strong, and own our leadership qualities, which do not raise from a place of ego, but from a place of inspired leadership for the highest good of all. Sunstone teaches us to shine authentically and without fear. Da, 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 da. I love that last part. Teaches us to shine authentically and without fear. How's everybody feeling now? I gotta leave that open because Kim wants me to. How's everybody feeling? Do you have any questions? I don't really have a topic for next week, but I usually don't until, I don't know, a couple days before. I can do what I'm doing now if everybody's for that. Otherwise, I'm open to suggestions. This was good. We had a lot of interaction tonight. I like that. Feeling amazing. Good. You were feeling lost when you first got on here. And Justin is feeling better. Justin's got homework. Everybody's got homework. We have to constantly make room for more light. Make room. And eventually, when you make room for more light, you actually start to shine and start attracting those people that offer things in your life that will serve you and the manifestations that you seek. So pay attention to the surroundings. Surrender to your fear, get rid of the ego, and surround yourself with people that serve your highest good. And that's why this is my passion, because I want to promote that we are loved by the universe, by God, by Gaia, whoever you choose to believe in for your faith. and we are loved by ourselves. And people don't get that, how important it is to love yourself, because everything else is going to fall into place once you take that step to dial everything back and not feel like it's selfish, because it's not. It's not. And dial everything back into the root cause of your situations, your problems in life, why you react a certain way, why you keep repeating your behavior over and over again. Learning that now. Yes, you have quite the journey, Russ, and you're doing great. Everybody's doing great. Just by watching me and interacting, you are making more space. You are shining. You are shining bright right now, and tomorrow you're going to shine even brighter just by taking time out to interact in this little live that I provide. It's for you. It's not all for me. It's a little bit for me because I get stuff out. I get messages out, and that's how I stay balanced, is because I have so much coming in now with my journey that this is my way of intuitively getting it out of me. I'm giving a message. I'm professing. Yes, me too. Please, can you send me? I will do that. She's a producer. What? She left. Oh, really? I didn't know that, Maya. All right. Good night, Russ. If anybody else has any questions, after I get off, if anybody needs more reflection time and you want to have a brief conversation through private messenger, feel free to do that. I will try to get back to you tonight. If it's something I need to meditate on or think about, I will definitely be getting back to you tomorrow or the next couple days. So I'm not quite sure what my topic is going to be next week. Not quite sure. I gotta kind of go day by day, because a lot of stuff happens. I've been trying to meditate more, really hardcore meditate without falling asleep first. So, thank you, Kim. Thank you for your time. You thank yourself. You took time to take time for you by watching this. And if you took away one itsy bitsy little advice of mine and you're actually going to try journaling or try talking to yourself, get it out. That's most important. That means a lot to me. If you take one itsy bitsy tiny seed that I plant and plant it inside yourself, that's what means the most to me. All right, folks, I could keep going, but I can't. So thank you for watching. We now have 245 members, so feel free to invite other people like us intuitively. Intuitive minds already know, to the group so they can watch and they can join on. Look we have 10 eyes. When I first started, we barely had 3 or 4 for the whole hour I would talk. So God bless. Love you all. Peace, love, joy. Tune in every Wednesday. I'm not sure what time it's going to be next Wednesday. I might do this 7 o'clock thing. I think that's been working out, but I don't want to leave out my 8 o'clockers, my 8 o'clock veterans. So maybe toss it. Maybe 1 week I'll do 7, 1 week I'll do 8. Who knows? It'll be a big surprise. Love you all. Oops. Love you. Good night.